Oh,
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. That's all I got. That's
listen, it's only one way to start this one. Because, good God, that was what an infuriating, disappointing, maddening. Uh,
yeah.
Third in a row.
Keep going. Keep going. Let it all out.
It's it's one that had me banging my head against the wall because at at some point you got to figure something out.
Yep.
And it just looks like they're not figuring anything out. Like you had success running the ball early.
We did.
And then in the second half, Saquon Barkley gets 5 touches.
Yep.
You have some success throwing the ball down the middle of the field.
Yeah.
And
Some
then
of some of it to the defense.
And yeah, some of it to the guys in blue, some of it to the guys in gray. Like it just there. It was such a mind mess for me because I'm looking at this game going there were some parts of this that I was like that pass that Hurts rips to Devontae in overtime on 3rd and 16.
Yeah.
Like there's that play, right? And then there's the play, the play that ends the game, the interception that ends the game. It's like 1st and 10 on a 17.
Why don't you run
and
the
you're
ball?
throwing into triple coverage? Like
Yeah.
it
Why don't you just run the ball?
You had the ball for like you. Mm-hmm. You also had the ball on the 2, and you could have on 1st down, and you could have tush pushed 3 times. But no, we make excuses. We're not doing like it. There, it was such a stupidly confusing game.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, but we got extra confused in overtime.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because in some sense, I get you want to kick because you want to be able to know what you have to get, and you want to be able if you know what you have to get, then you can utilize 4th down as an extra play if you need to. And I get all that, but your defense had just been on the field for a long drive with the Chargers for them to go down and tie. And now you're putting your defense back on the field right away. To me, in overtime, I like the idea of getting the 3rd possession because if it does go back and forth, you do have that 3rd possession to be able to potentially, if you both kick a field goal, if you both score a touchdown, then you have the opportunity that the other team's not.
Yep.
I don't know where to go.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, but they're going to play an absolutely atrociously awful Vegas team.
It's not in the bag though.
No, because the weather's really shitty. Fred Johnson's not 100%. Max Crosby's going to line up against him every play. As crappy as their back end of their defense is, their run defense is pretty stout.
Yeah.
So no, Rich, nothing's in the bag. And I know that earlier on in the year when stuff like, and I need to take you back to a time.
Yes.
I'm going to take you back to Sunday, November 23rd.
Okay.
Halftime of the Cowboys game.
Okay.
You're 8-2.
Yep.
And you're up 21-0.
Yeah. Oh, when it all falls down. I mean, Don, we've lived this timeline already in 2023. We've been through this. And I think you hit everything on the head. And you know what the funny thing is? This is why last week I was talking about I'm an advocate for getting rid of the tush push because I want to see this team be creative and come up with something else. Like you said, they had the ball on the 2, could not come up with anything creative to score. It just shows the lack of talent on the play calling side, the inept, like how dumb our play callers actually are, and how poorly this team is coached. It has nothing to do with the talent on the field. It has to do with coaching. I looked at this game and was watching it. Sloppy play by Jalen. I'm holding that man 100% accountable, but they still should have won the game. They
The,
had opportunities to win the game. Don, the craziest stat: Justin Herbert is the first quarterback ever to complete under 50% of his passes, have under 150 passing yards, and to be sacked 7 times and pull out an overtime win.
it's crazy.
Our defense was a nightmare for the Chargers offense as much as the Chargers defense was for our offense. But our offense was moving the ball. We had over 300 and something yards. It's just asinine that you hold a team to 150 points and you fucking lose, or 150 yards and you fucking
And you
lose.
lose.
And it doesn't even look good. The play calling looked like fucking goddamn dog shit again. AJ Brown, I want the ball in my hands when it's go time. You dropped 2 touchdowns, bro. The first
Oh,
one, I'm just talking, oh, he had 3 drops.
right.
But I'm just talking about the first play of the game, which would have been a touchdown, and then in overtime, which would have been a touchdown. So we talk about if those plays happen, we don't talk about how bad Jalen is. Delusional Eagles fans aren't talking about benching Jalen Hurts, which is fucking asinine in
Yeah.
itself. It makes me really sit and look at this team. And what I see is a broken offense that cannot be fixed by the current regime. Nothing is guaranteed. And this was my whole reason for saying that they're not beating the Chargers. We cannot do anything with the ball offensively and continue to do it. A play works, we don't go back to it. A run works to one side, we don't go back to it. We literally abandoned the things that work to be experimental, to try things mid
Yeah.
game, to see what our identity is. To Saquon having only 5 touches in the second half is an abomination, a disaster, a mismanagement of a star fucking player who finally is getting it going. And you
Yeah.
say, nah, bro,
Nah, we good.
watch this. Oh my, you know Jalen is having a rough night throwing the ball. He's seeing fucking ghosts of, I don't know, college
I mean,
pasts or 2023 ghosts. Help the fucking guy out and run the ball with the best
just,
running back in the fucking NFL.
I mean, you can tell that in this stretch, right? To go like because if you go back and you look at their schedule, like that he has had what I would say arguably 5 games where he struggled.
Yeah.
Like you have a guy that you can lean on, and if
Two
you
guys you can
design,
lean on.
I
Him
mean,
and Tank.
in terms of like, yeah, you're not. I mean, and out of all of the things that had to conspire to lose that game, right?
Yeah.
Like you throw 4 interceptions, you have a
Hmm?
fumble, right? You struggle on third down again.
Yep.
Like you miss a field goal going into halftime. Like
Jake Elliott's been fucking ass.
and I got a stat for you,
He's been so ass.
but all of those things still happened,
Yeah.
and you still had the ball first and 10 on a 17 with an
Yeah.
opportunity to go in and win the game.
Yeah.
And
And
like so the one stat, all right, so you know that they got a I don't know if you were aware, but they got a new long snapper.
yes. Oh yeah, the stat
And
with the long snapper who they had, their record was like 0-4.
4-0 with Charlie Hewitt, 0 missed field goals. The new guy, the Eagles are 4-5, and he's missed 6 field goals.
So we're getting our long snapper back, the one where we're winning games with.
I believe so.
Okay, that's cool. But guess what?
But
Fucking
like,
Jake Elliott, you get paid the
that's
fucking
fine.
make kicks. It's not a
But
fucking
like,
long snapper's fault. It's your fucking fault you fucking missed.
but your only explosive play
Is the
in
fake
that
tush
game
push.
is the fake tush push. It's crazy, right? And
And
you
AJ
have
Brown
the
fucking did a half-ass job blocking on that fucking play. He almost got caught because AJ Brown decided to miss a fucking block. I'm like getting real sick of pointing out the good things that AJ does and then seeing some dumb shit. Like
Yeah.
it's starting to be disheartening. But Don, like going back
Yeah.
to the end of that game. So they were breaking it down and they were like, no, Jalen, that shouldn't have went there. But they were talking about like how the cornerback kind of pulled off and then threw his
Yeah.
arm up at the last second. And they said it did look open, but the cornerback just made a heads up play. But again, you're on the 17. Run the fucking ball. It's
I mean, not
overtime.
for,
Run
and
the ball.
and Dallas Goddard is right there,
Yep.
literally right in front of his face.
Yo, he's missing
And
everybody.
and this is another thing, right? Like this is the second week in a row that you've seen enough of the armchair breakdowns
Yeah.
online to see that like. And listen, I know that he can't see everything,
Yeah.
but
But get off the fucking first
there
read,
are
man.
things that are like that should be wildly obvious to
Yeah.
a person with his experience
Yeah.
because he's played in big games because he's won he's been the Super Bowl MVP in the Super Bowl that they lost. He probably was the best quarterback in that game.
Yeah.
Like, but you've got the 5 turnovers, you've got the AJ Brown drops,
Two
you
turnovers
got
on
the
one fucking
right.
play.
You got the offensive line with the penalties, right? The Mailata call early in the game cost him a touchdown.
That was not a
It was not. It was a bit, but it was called
yep.
right, and like you're constantly shooting yourself in the foot with the short yardage. The first down plays are atrocious, and it sets you back constantly because you're constantly in second and 9, second and 10,
Yeah.
second and 11. Like
They're in third and long all the fucking time. And then
we've
they'll take
said
a
this,
penalty on 2nd and 9.
and we've said this so many times that like it literally like there's no rhythm to it at all.
No,
Like it
there's no.
literally it just feels like it's like picking plays out of a hat. There's no continuity. There's no plays that run off of other plays.
Like two bow-legged white women dancing. No rhythm, Don. No rhythm, baby.
It's
They
like
out
Lloyd
there
Bettis.
doing the salsa in the electric slide, brother. Like they don't no rhythm. No rhythm.
Yeah,
It's fucking terrible, dude. Like it's so hard to sugarcoat. Like
you
you,
can't.
Don, I give you the most because you're the most professional on this show. I just kind of just sling it the fuck out I want to. But
Ah,
man, it is like it's hard to stay composed and like positive. And everybody's
yeah,
like, "Well, you can't be upset. You still 8-5." I'm like, have you watched the same shit that I watched? I can complain when my team is good and is playing like shit. I would
yeah,
rather this team be fucking terrible and play well than be really good and play like shit. They just
yeah.
have zero heart, like zero passion out there. The stupid positivity rabbit, like the gimmick shit.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that. We not that that
The the
that
gimmick
started
shit
and ended before we
yeah,
got a chance to talk about that. I saw that, Rich,
made me sick.
and I literally was like,
Bunch of grown ass men made a fucking inflatable rabbit.
they
Get the
might
fuck
be
out of here,
cooked. I literally saw that and I was like, they
bro.
are they are cooked. Like
Yeah, they're
and
being treated like elementary school kids.
to
Like
know that now that the guy that brought that into the locker room was AJ Dillon. It was gone before they got back.
fuck
Like
AJ Dillon. He
like
needs to be cut.
but there
Big ass neck.
I think that there are things that are easy things to do that have enough stuff like that
Yep.
seem on the surface very simple, right? Like when you look at
Yeah. Yeah.
something
Tom.
simple like the difference between plays that are under center and plays in shotgun,
Yeah.
right? And they ran 51 plays in
Yeah.
shotgun. They
Yeah.
averaged 4.2 yards,
Yeah.
and they threw 4 interceptions. The
Bro.
15 plays that they ran under center, 10.2 yards per play, 8.8 yards per rush, 16 yards per pass. No
Can I
interception.
can I ask you a question? I'm just gonna ask you an honest question. Does
Sure.
it fucking matter?
It doesn't. I mean,
Because of
I
what
know I,
what
I know
why?
that I'm shouting into the wind, but like That's what's
That's
so
my whole
frustrating. It's
thing.
like there
Yeah.
there, there are simple things to do that like they are not complicated changes.
No. Get under center. Run the ball. Run off the play action. Set
And
up the shotgun. Like you're becoming so fucking predictable and stagnant and terrible. It's just it's really a laughing stock. Like it's kind of hilarious at this point that we know what they're going to do. Like we know it is becoming uh, well, not even predictable, dude. It's a
yeah,
routine. Like it's a legit routine that they go through every week. Okay,
yeah.
we are going to run out of shotgun, get negative yards. Okay, well, here comes a bad penalty. All right, now we're backed up. Here we go with an out route. Okay, out route for 3 yards. Now we're at 3rd and 12. What are we going to do? Hitch route or AJ Brown going deep, and then we punt. Like it's rinse. It's the same fucking cycle. Like my washing machine is more unpredictable than this fucking offense. And I wash it on normal and quick wash. But sometimes I might need to spin it again. Because my bad, I put too many rugs in there. But this is the shit. Like I don't understand how they can keep
Yeah.
watching the same tape because that's their job. Like you're a coach, you're a coordinator. Your job is to watch tape. You are basically doing walkthroughs, okay? And Tuesday come back, all right, here's the game tape. Here's where we fucked up. Like they should replace the Chargers footage with the Cowboys second half footage and see if anybody fucking notices. Because I
Well,
guarantee it's fucking identical.
I, not for nothing. One, look back to the team they played 2 weeks ago. Caleb Williams played what? What did we say? 8 snaps under center in
Yeah,
his whole time at USC. Ben Johnson walked in and what did he say?
you're
You're
going on the
going under
center.
center. And he has flourished. He's looked good. You don't really give them the option
No,
because this is what works best. And then the other thing, Rich, is that like if I had told you that you would have had a guy, rush for 66 yards on 10 carries,
yeah,
you would have never thought it was Justin Herbert with one arm.
I know. Couldn't even
But
fucking hand the ball off with two hands.
he was literally handing it off with the one hand in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's the fucking guy we lost to. You know what makes me laugh? Like now I'm thinking of it like in my mind. How many times does Derrick Henry run from shotgun? How many times does I don't know, CMC run from shotgun? Not a lot.
yeah,
Saquon all the fucking time, and you wonder why he's getting hit in the backfield. My man cannot get any momentum going. He cannot see the holes as they open up as he has a full head of steam.
yeah,
Instead, he's got to be patient, run into the offensive line, and hope something opens up. Like
sure,
the best running backs in the league will run behind a fullback and will also get a head of steam.
yeah,
Why do we do the opposite, expecting different results? Like we expect Saquon to be able to go from 0 to 100 in half a yard standing next to Jalen Hurts, running directly up the middle with the guys breathing down his neck because our offensive line can't block anybody. And then you watch the fucking Baltimore Ravens game where Derrick Henry just takes the ball, goes to the left, and runs up for 8 yards and does it consistently. But we, the smartest man in the room approach and the Pop Warner football approach and the just basic lack of knowledge of play calling and rhythm and flow of a fucking football game.
yeah.
Like that's a coaching thing, man. I can totally say Jalen was bad, but fucking Christ, man, our coaches are worse than my fucking JV baseball coach.
But they never. But here's the thing: they never did anything to help him get out of that funk in the middle of
Yeah.
that game.
No, they made it worse. They said, okay, get back there and throw the ball more. Like that's the dumbest shit in the fucking world. All right, we're gonna
Right.
double down on our bullshit. They literally said we're doubling down on dumb shit. And my question to you is, which is we've been saying,
Yeah.
what does Nick Sirianni bring to the table or do well for this team?
I mean, you can't really argue that
He's done nothing.
anybody has gotten better, especially like, and this offense, the offensive unit itself, is pretty much the same as last year, minus right a handful of pieces,
Yeah.
i.e., Tyler Steen. Right, you've had some other guys interchangeable, but like not for nothing, but like I don't need to see Calcaterra on the field anymore. Like
No.
I'll take Cam Latu in whatever way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
If he's blocking, if he's going out for passes, whatever. But like they're still trying to do what they did last year,
Yep.
thinking that it still has the opportunity to work. And there are no adaptations, there are no changes, there's nothing. And that's the part that's offensively offensive. It's really frustrating because
Yeah.
it like you want to go up and shake and be like, what are you seeing that we're not? Like what is the stubborn? Because it feels like it's like stubborn. Like it feels like I am going, even though all of the information that I'm getting says I shouldn't. I'm going to do it because I believe in it. I believe in it. I know it'll work. I know, and now to see, I don't know if you've seen any of the Hard Knocks episodes, but like
No,
to
I'm not
see
watching
some of
that shit.
but to see some of like the behind the scenes stuff, it makes my brain hurt even more because it's like, oh, like you're talking yourself into something that isn't necessarily there,
Yeah.
and you're trying to convince yourself. And meanwhile, Rich, on defense, you've got a defense that could win you a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
The this defense, the way that this defense is playing, just as well, if not better, than last year.
They're dude, they're playing Coop and Quinion are fucking
Like
phenomenal. Like
you might as well just put handcuffs on like
whoever's
the.
playing the slot and whoever's playing the outside on the one side.
I
Like
mean,
you're done.
he ran with Lab McConkey and made Lab McConkey essentially disappear, and
One
Quinion
for
Mitchell,
12.
like
That's it. 1 for 12.
it's
Justin Herbert completed 46% of his passes for 150 yards. They eradicated their whole passing offense. And the one fucking play was 2 missed tackles with Kamani Vidal on the sideline. That one for 60 yards.
like
Like he only had 90 more yards. And it took him three what almost
three
four
plus,
quarters to do it.
almost almost another full game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like Quinion Mitchell, that in this most recent game of the Chargers, right? 2 targets,
Yeah.
no catches, no yards, no touchdowns. Like it's the third time that he's pitched a shutout and
Yeah.
hasn't allowed a touchdown. Like he is playing at more than an elite level.
Yeah.
Um,
And he's
and
guaranteed he's not 100%.
and the way that Cooper DeJean locks down, like he he does, whoever lines up in the slot, he makes them disappear.
Yep.
Like nobody comes within. Like I'm watching this play here, Rich, where he literally runs with him stride for stride,
Oh yeah.
essentially 55 yards down the field, and then turns around, makes a play.
Yeah.
Like,
And then goes,
yeah, all done. But like here's my fear on this is right. Like as we get further along the season, right, they've played 78, 74, 87, and 74 snaps in consecutive weeks.
yeah,
Like they are on the field
all the time.
all the time.
All the time.
Like the NFL
All the
average
time.
is 55.
Yeah.
And they're exceeding that by 20 snaps on a normal basis.
What
I
was the
mean,
time of possession for the Chargers? Because I guarantee it was probably over, had to be
yeah,
over 40 minutes.
40, 38,
38 to the Eagles, what, 20?
29, 29 and a half.
Yeah. So see, they're on the field for almost 10 minutes more.
Yeah,
Almost every game, they're on the field for 15 minutes more than the other team's defense because
yeah.
we cannot move the ball and we cannot convert on third down. And it's the scary part going forward because you know they're most likely going to win the division, and then they're going to get trounced in the first round. And I'm sorry, at that point,
Yeah,
I am Howie and I am Nick, and I know people are like, well, all Sirianni does is win. Sometimes it doesn't cut it because you should not be this bad when you're returning all of your offensive starters except one. You're missing a few defensive pieces who haven't. One's panned out somewhere else, and that's Josh Sweat. Slay hasn't. Milton Williams, he's on IR.
yeah,
So you're not really missing much. You replace the production with Jalen Phillips, who's been playing out of his mind.
yeah,
How can you be this bad? My first thing was if I'm Howie and I'm Jeff, and we lose the first week of the playoffs because it's honestly what's going to happen. We're going to get out coached. My question to him is, why should we keep you? What have you done to improve my football team? And if Nick goes, well, I didn't know, you've done nothing. This is why you're leaving. Because he has not made this team better in any aspect.
yeah,
And that's like the craziest part. Because we're gonna win the division. I do think we're gonna beat it. I'll tell you what though, if you don't beat the Las Vegas Raiders this weekend, someone's getting fucking fired. If they don't beat them by
you might
35,
not make it
someone
out.
should be fired.
Yeah, you might not make it out of the parking lot.
No, I honestly think Lincoln Financial would burn. I think it would be torched. And I think Jeffy would be the one torching it. Jeff would be like, fuck this. First Molotov cocktail is thrown is from the fucking owner's box. And Bradley Cooper's there wearing like the blood of a dead Dallas Cowboy fan. Just
Oh gosh,
it'll be like Lord of the Flies down there, bro. You won't be able to get near it.
Jesus God. Well,
But
listen,
you
some
look
some
look
other
at
bright
that.
spots.
What bright spot stuff?
Jordan Davis probably played the best game of his career.
We
He
said that
played.
3 times this year, Don. That man's
He's
earning it. Yo, he's so
he
much. Jalen Carter stinks compared to Jordan Davis now. It's fucking crazy.
right
So,
in this game, 2 sacks, 4 hurries, 6 pressures, 4 run stops behind the line of scrimmage.
who knew
Like,
all he had to do was lose weight?
yeah, who knew all he
Who
needed was a
knew?
fucking Peloton?
Yeah, right. A Peloton, 30 pounds later, fucking monster.
Yeah. That and Kobe Dean.
Yes.
Kobe Dean, the way that he blitzes, I
Yep.
mean, and he essentially, like, if you remember the program,
Oh yeah,
right?
Latimer.
He Vladimir, right? He just runs through your chest.
Yeah.
Like and I'm watching this clip, right? And it's week after week after week. It's clips from the Lions game, clips from the Cowboys game, clips from this last game. Literally where he just runs through guys' chests. And in this case, the last game, right, runs right through Amari and Hampton,
Yep.
attacks the ball, gets the ball on the ground, picks and immediately creates a turnover at a huge spot in the game.
Yeah.
Um, their defense and playing so well that Jahad Campbell can't even get on. They,
That's what
they
I'm
can't
saying. Jahad
figure
Campbell's a fucking special teamer.
they can't even figure out a way to get him on the field.
Yeah.
That's how well he's playing.
To be completely honest with you, I would try to run him next to N'Kobe Dean. Zach Bond has not shown me too much. Zach Bond, I seen
Does
him
he
get
look like
wrapped.
he had a one and done?
Ah, I just don't know what he's doing half the time. A lot of missed tackles this year, and he's attacking guys straight up because he's getting pushed for yards, like which is crazy. Amari and Hampton pushed him like 3 times, and Kamani Vidal, like Bond was in the hole, but literally just up high. He wasn't making the tackle, and it's been all
Yeah,
year. Like I don't understand why he's not going low and sticking guys. Like he's getting bullied.
yeah.
He doesn't look like the same player. But N'Kobe Dean, man, is playing fucking out of his mind. So, I mean, I'll take
I
it.
mean, and playing that way, coming off an injury, it's
Fucking
crazy,
devastating injury,
right? He's got 4 sacks in the last 5 games. Like
monster.
he is just it's just it's really wild to see how well he's playing. Um, you know, and that's the part that makes me like it makes my brain hurt because I'm like, you don't even need to be
No.
top 5 in offense.
No.
You just need to be not
Mm,
in the bottom 3.
yes. Not in yet. Not ranked 29th.
Like, you need to be average. If this offense was average, they would be beating the brakes off of people.
If they were ranked like 15th to 18th, we would be winning games by 21 points.
Yeah,
That's fucking
that's what
crazy.
right. And
It
Rich,
doesn't make
not for
sense.
nothing, but we are talking about an offense with AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, Saquon
I
Barkley,
know. And Jalen Hurts.
and Jalen Hurts, and Dallas Goedert, who's having a great year.
Yeah.
Like, we're not talking about an offense of scrubs.
No.
Like, we're not talking about 40-year-old Aaron
And
Rodgers. We're not talking about 44-year-old Philip
Philip
Rivers.
Rivers. Oh my God.
Philip Rivers, who there was a clip floating around of him holding a child who was his grandchild. And he has a child the same age as his grandchild.
No fucking way. Does he really?
Yeah, man.
How old is it? How old was his kid who had the kid?
In their 20s.
Oh, okay. Phew. I forgot he had like 9 fucking kids.
Yeah.
Yo, they said
He's got it.
he's most likely gonna start this weekend.
Yo, that is awesome.
Like, what
Yo, how about
timeline are we in?
I saw the clip of him playing Madden. When they put him into Madden and he's
Yeah.
like tall and overweight.
Oh yeah, he's so fat now.
Oh god, it's so wild.
But yeah, Don, back to our team. It's astonishing. It's really just dumbfounding that with a middle of the packed offense, we would be that fucking good,
It's so
especially
good.
with the weapons that we have. And that's why I'm saying like this year is proving a lot to me about Sirianni, his system, and his coaching staff because you should be able to get it done. I don't understand how you can't. And if I'm ownership and Howie, I would just be printing out the statistics every week and be like, how is this possible with what we have? Stop telling me it's going to get better or we're going to figure it out. It's week 15. Nothing's been figured out. Like, we need to stop lying to ourselves and just be like, we don't know what the fuck we want. Cool. And then have it be it.
Yeah, I don't know how you can continue to do it week after week after week and continue to talk yourself into it. It's absolutely bonkers. But like Rich, to go back to the adjacent universe theory,
Yes.
these are things that are all true in the NFL right now. Philip Rivers is going to play this weekend.
Yep.
The Patriots have 11 wins.
Yep.
The Cowboys are average.
Yep.
Joe Flacco is still playing.
Yep.
There's still drama in Philly.
Yeah.
Stafford is a stud.
Yep.
Seahawks defense is nasty. Uh, Aaron Rodgers is the 4 seed. The Chiefs are now back to mid. The Browns and Raiders and Jets have all been eliminated. Like,
Was this, is this 2011?
this is our childhood.
Yeah.
Like
Is this like 2011? Like,
this is like some alternative universe. You're
yeah.
gonna have
This is
Joe
20 years ago.
Flacco, Philip Rivers, and Aaron Rodgers all start. And what does that say about the state of young quarterbacks?
They're fucking terrible.
They're terrible.
Like, they're bad. Like, it just is
So
like,
bad.
yo, these college kids suck, bro. Like, that's really
Yeah.
what it comes down to. Riley Leonard is like playing through a knee sprain, and he's your third stringer, and then they go, we're going to sign Phillip Rivers and sign Brett Ripien, and yeah, we're going to have a competition. It's like,
All
what?
done.
What?
All
Oh,
done.
man.
All
It's
done.
so great.
Well,
It's fucking great.
they're gonna take on the Raiders. The weather this weekend is supposed to be super crappy.
Real fucking
You
shitty.
you, you might have snow Saturday night into Sunday. You might have some snow on Sunday.
Yep.
Um, as much and as bad as this Raiders team has been all year long, they do things well that the Eagles do also poorly, to the point where, like, you could talk yourself into some challenges like this Raiders team has been epically bad, right? They're 2-11.
Oh
The
no.
only team that they've beaten between since they beat New England in Week 1 was the Titans in Week 6. This has just been an epically poor performing team. You're talking about a team that has God. You're talking about a team that has just lost and lost bad. Losing to Jacksonville in overtime. You're looking at a team that is just they're just bad, and
Yeah.
they take bad to a completely different level. Losing to the Browns
Yep.
at home, um, like again,
They're not a good football team, but they're
they're
being led by an ex Eagles quarterback from the quarterback factory, Mr. Super Bowl champ Kenny Pickett himself, though, Don.
oh, you talking about tiny hands?
Tiny hands, baby hands.
Hold me closer,
Ugh.
tiny hands.
Ooh. It's like what's the Burger King one? Remember, he's like, but I'm self conscious. I got tiny hands. He puts the burger in, and he's got like really baby
I
hands. That's Kenny Pickett. And I'm sorry, I
mean,
got a phone call, so it just completely booted. It was fucking weird. Spam likely, sons of
but
bitches.
it, but it's like, I mean, Ashton Genty has been
Mm.
wildly underwhelming.
He's been
But
worse
you,
statistically than Trent Richardson.
oh,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not
not for
good.
nothing, but the Raiders are doing Raider things,
Yeah, they shouldn't have
drafting
drafted him.
like the skill players before they're drafting the guys that they need to help the skill players because
Yeah,
their offensive line is absolutely trash. I could see a really good performance from the defense, the way that the defense is playing. It would surprise me if the Raiders score double digits, um,
or at all.
or at
To be
all,
honest with you.
right? Like, but
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 we're the
you look
Eagles.
at right the matchup to look at is the matchup with Fred Johnson and Max Crosby. You know that they up front they stop the run for whatever reason they're able to stop the run, and you're going to have really crappy weather. And normally in a situation like this, you would lean on the run,
Yeah,
but their run offense has been also been terrible.
yeah.
So you're going to have what are you gonna have? You're gonna have Jalen Hurts slinging around in really crappy weather when he's coming off probably one of his worst professional performances probably since you got benched at Alabama.
Yeah,
Like
Don, I saw the playbook Kevin Patul had this week. It's just straight up run or straight up pass. That's all
you
it is.
know,
It's called shitty
you
weather pass plays. That's it.
know,
Do you think he's actually going to run the ball, Don? Come on, bro.
I don't. I Rich, this is the third. I can't even talk. This is like the third week in a row that I'm literally like I don't even know what to predict. I
Yeah.
don't know what to say. I don't have, and whatever I'm saying, in terms of predictions for the game, I really don't have a lot of confidence in. Um, I would tell you, Rich, I would be. Here's the thing: I would be more confident that there could be multiple defensive touchdowns from the Eagles' defense than I do that they would commit to the run game.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. And I just love the fact that I broke you and it
Ah,
feels good, Don. You're broken. You're broken. You're like, fuck it. I don't even believe half the shit I say anymore. But like
I,
it's true. It's like we know what's going to happen. And the funny thing is we're again, like I'm done. Don, you're still talking yourself into it. I'm just like not anymore. And it's just funny. You're like, well, we should get it's gonna be bad weather. Are we gonna throw the ball a ton? Yeah, Don, we are. It's been the story of our season
my
of
favorite
passing at
play,
the
Kenny
worst
B,
fucking
right? Like
times, bro. Like, yeah,
it's yeah,
pass at the wrong
yeah,
fucking time.
yeah.
Can't read a room, bro. Kevin Padula cannot read a room
No, it's
or a playbook because he keeps making the wrong calls. And the funny thing is, Doug Peterson reached out, Frank Reich reached out, Nick Foles reached out. It's so crazy that all these guys are reaching out saying, "Hey, we'll help and we'll help you consult and we have some ideas for you." Like, and they're just like, "We're good." Like, it's so asinine.
nah,
It's so asinine for them just to be like, "Nah, we're good."
nah.
It's like you're sitting there with a blank piece of paper saying, "No, we don't need any help." It's like, what the fuck? Like, I just it's just so funny at this point. At this
What's
point, it's like we know what to
yeah,
expect.
though?
It's going to be an ugly game. Like
It really is.
it's most likely going to be 15-12 Eagles. Like I'm not even kidding. I got 15-12. I think it's
15-12, five field goals from Jake
yeah,
Elliott.
5 and 4 field goals, and Jake misses 2 because they're not. This team has shown me, yeah, this team's shown me nothing. Like it's shown me nothing to get behind, and I'm at the point where it's show me. I need something to believe in because
Yeah,
I'm not believing in any of this. Like this isn't the Eagles team of last year. This isn't the Eagles team that I know
yeah,
that can produce. I'm just you got to show me something here. And if you don't, whatever. I already know our future. I've seen it.
yeah.
It's
And
happened 3 years ago.
right, and we're talking about week 15.
Yeah. Can't keep looking for our identity.
Like in week 15, you can look back at this schedule and say they've played one complete game. One game that they played all season. That one home game against the Giants where they win 38-20
Yeah.
is the one game that like everything worked. Everything
One
everything
game. One
one
game.
game. Every other game you can go through and say either the offense showed up and the defense didn't, or the defense showed up and the offense didn't, or like some series of stupid mistakes
Yeah.
cost them. Like
Our identity is of a dementia patient because we have no idea what the fuck we're doing all day. We're walking in circles, and when we shit ourselves, we just deny it. Like that's the Eagles right now.
yeah,
It's they just are so. I've never seen a team like. I know you can't say that like we're just not good right now, but like you're having a lot of faith in nothing, and like that's the craziest part. It's like they poked holes in the bucket, and they're like, went to the they poked holes in this bucket. They went down to the river to pick up water, and they came back. There's no water left, and they're trying to convince you that there's water in the bucket.
there was.
There was water in the bucket. Well, where's that? Well, it was there,
I don't know.
but that's like how I see this team. It's like
Yeah,
you cannot see your shortcomings and adjust. When you're running the game, when your running game is having success, you immediately go away from it. So like you can't when your pass game is not working, you just force feed it instead of adapting.
yeah,
Like they have to stick to their game plan to a T and they will not come off of it when it derails.
yeah,
Like Bill Belichick was the greatest. Their run defense sucks, so we ran the ball 60 times. Well, their pass defense was terrible, so we threw the ball 55 times. We only had 6 rushing opportunities because they're really good at
yeah.
stopping the run. It's like just do what the other team can't do.
Right.
But the Eagles do everything that they can't do, so they typically shoot themselves in the foot, and the defense has an easy job stopping them. That's
Yep.
what I don't understand. And then it's just no, we're still trying to find it. We're figuring things out. I thought we looked good. It's like, what did you think? Like, and what did you see? Tell me your bright spot. Tell me your bright spot on this offensive line that's been playing like dog shit. Tell me your favorite play of the season. Oh no, the 2 long Saquon Barkley runs that came for touchdowns were off of fake tush bushes. That's crazy. Huh. They're the 2 longest touchdown runs that he had this year.
Yeah.
What's your favorite play? Like nothing sticks out. Like this is a season where just nothing is sticking out. We could have mentioned 9 fucking plays last year on Saquon in the first 3 games alone.
I
And
mean,
now we're sitting here like fetching and looking for things that are non-existent. That's why I don't believe this team is a true contender. With the defense they are, but not with this offense. The defense goes on the field and they know 7 points, 7 to 10 points is our max. And once it's over that, it's done. And it shouldn't be that
sure.
way because the offense keeps falling short.
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be a weird, ugly, stupid situation on Sunday.
What do you have for score?
I don't. I mean, I again, I don't see the scenarios where the Raiders score points
Yeah.
because of how bad their offense is, because Kenny Pickett's playing quarterback, because Ashton Genty has been overwhelmingly disappointing.
Yeah.
I don't know how their offensive line prevents this defensive line from getting to the quarterback. So that, you know, you're going to see Brock Bowers get covered by either Quinion or Cooper DeJean, and they don't have really any other offensive weapons besides those two guys. But again, I don't know what to say about this offense. I'm really confident in the defense. I got I don't know, 20 to 7, 20 to 3, 20, I really don't know. We have seen this offense look puzzlingly questionable all season long. So I don't know. 17, I don't know. Do you, at this point, my worry is that they figured that the Chargers game was where they're going to start turning it loose. They start turning it loose, and they're like, "Oh, we turned the ball over 5 times. Now we turtle up. Now we pull everything back,
Yeah.
and now we figure out how to win games. 17-13."
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's a win. I think it's a win, but I really don't. This team has my brain in such a pretzel that I'm like, like we're guaranteed at least 4 more games. But listen, if they don't get their stuff together, the Cowboys have a wildly easy end of the season stretch.
Yeah.
You put yourself in that position when, again, that Cowboys game halftime 21-0. Like we were talking about wrapping the division up on Black Friday.
Yeah. Not
And
anymore.
yeah, so on that note, Rich, let's talk some fantasy stuff.
In the high-stakes world of fantasy football, the managers who obsess over stats and waiver wires are part of an elite squad known as the Fantasy Unit. These are their stories.
Well, Rich.
Yeah.
You have figured out the equation. Whatever algorithm you've used to continue to select players, whatever you're doing has worked wonderfully.
Fucking nuts.
I think if I did the math correctly, Rich, I think if you win this week, we might just be playing for fun. Because I don't know at this point in week 15, you are sitting at 20 total league points. I am sitting at 15.
Yep.
And Joe's
I needed Joe to finish second at least once this past 2 weeks, and he couldn't do it. I'm like, fucking, like, Joe, I'm like, it's not that hard, but apparently it is. So
it is. And listen, we'll see. I think the math is still there, but I think if you win this week, it'll be 22-16, and I think we might be getting to that. We might be getting to the witching hour where it where the losses become losses.
Because because Joe still gets wins, right? Or he doesn't get any wins. No, you don't get any wins for third. That's right. It's first and second. For third. That's right. So yeah, if I win this week, yeah, I would still get a win for second place a few times.
Well, because I'm also thinking about when we talk about the running total of points.
Oh yeah, and the highest points. You need a huge week, yeah. I think I'm 110 points ahead of you.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I would literally. I think at this point, I would literally need to have a full roster of the highest performing players in one of those weeks to make it up. Like I would need to hit.
Yeah. And I took fucking Kyle Pitts
I would,
last week.
I would need the sports almanac from Back to the Future.
We could go get it. And my
Or we
DeLorean with
could.
my flux capacitor. We've been referencing
Ah,
Back to the Future a lot in just this short hour, which is pretty
it
awesome.
it's pretty
It's a great movie.
yeah, but it's interesting. I mean, this is just like my overall takeaway on all this. This has been so much more fun than traditional fantasy football, and I
Agreed.
say that my school league, I'm in a bye for first place.
Hell
In
yeah.
in the Golden Mike League, I'm in a bye. I got the
Hell
second.
yeah.
I got the second seed with Coach Trev. All that being said,
I had the
I
best
think
game of the season
this
last week, and I didn't make it to the playoffs. My team sucked.
uh,
Oh, I love it.
I think this is making me pay. This style of play is making me more aware of those fringe guys that end
Yep.
up being the difference in some of those wins and losses, or it's picking up a guy to have him at the bottom of your roster so that the other guy can't. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of that I'm picking up from playing this style, because there's a lot of guys that I wouldn't have even like. I don't normally do a lot of digging in the waiver wire, and this has been like, oh, I'm seeing you use guys. I'm using guys. I'm hearing people talk about these fringe guys, and then I'm going and looking for those guys where before I would never do that.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like you have to find a guy who has upside that week. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I think are we both playing the same quarterback this week?
No, I'm playing Trevor Lawrence. You
And
got
who am I
C.J.
playing?
Stroud.
I got CJ Stroud against Arizona. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's funny because I still have Jalen Hurts. I still have Josh Allen left to use. Like, I haven't used them yet.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, I haven't used them yet
Yeah.
because I've been playing again. Just I'm targeting teams that I think that all right, this is a better matchup for me. Do I like Josh Allen destroying New England this week? Yeah, but I think he has an easier game next week. So I'm going to wait to use him. And Jalen Hurts, I can wait to use against Washington. So
Washington. Yep.
I'm looking at certain things and I'm going, all right, I used guys at the right time. Now I'm running into the spot. I'm like, what number 3 or 4 could I possibly look at? Maybe I can save a guy because wide receivers right now and even running backs are super fucking thin, even by going
Yeah.
through backups because of committees and all that bullshit. So I'm looking around and I'm like, all right, what matchup can I use? Who's best in what matchup? Who didn't I use? All right,
Yeah.
maybe I should roll with Jalen Reed this week because he's got a shitty matchup against Denver. But Denver
Right.
lets up the most like adjusted fantasy points to the slot receiver. So maybe he's a good pick to try to save somebody else. Or, you can't just look at like, all right, because I listen to a lot of stuff and I like the research and the numbers. Um,
Yeah.
and it helps me make my decisions on a lot. It's just gets down to the nitty gritty and you just need guys to be there.
Yeah.
If not, you just pray. Like last week, I forget who I had, but a few big plays.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last week, so you had a bunch of guys have big weeks. You had out of the entire starting lineup, you had one position score in single digits.
that's
Like you had
crazy.
Dak with 21, you had Neal with 15,
That's right. Neil was a
uh,
good pivot.
CD Lamb had 20, Michael Pittman had 16, Kyle Pitts had 16 and a half. Cam Dicker has 25.
Yeah, that was who it was. Yeah, Cameron Dicker, Dicker the kicker, fucking killed it. I
Right.
was like,
And then
holy shit.
Denver had 18. Like
Yeah,
you just had a really solid week. And I had a couple guys, and just like a couple guys that I took swings on just missed. And
Mm.
it just like, and not for nothing, my plan kind of backfired for this week, because I had plotted this game this week for a lot of Eagles,
and you couldn't do it.
and now I feel like I waited too long to pull the trigger. The weather is kind of crappy, because I thought like this would be a really good opportunity to like double down on the Eagles and go
Yeah.
like my plan when I saw this game was like this is a game that I wanted to play like Hurts, AJ, and Devontae all in the same game.
Yeah.
Just double down on all of them because of how bad their back end is. But like the weather's really crappy. He's coming off a really horrible game. Now I say all that and they'll all go out and have like career weeks. And I'll put myself in a position where like and here's the one thing I'm curious about. I'm curious at the end if we go back and look at the guys that we didn't use.
Yeah.
Like guys
Oh,
that like
yeah.
right? Like look at the guys that would be like, how did I not use this quarterback?
Yeah.
How did I miss like the running backs and wide receivers? That's a little bit different because of how deep those guys are, how deep that position is, and how kind of in the weeds we've had to go with those positions. But like quarterback is like one that I'm like really curious about. Like when I get down to it, who didn't I use and why?
Yeah.
What just didn't line up?
Yeah. That'll be it's going to be a fun look at because I really do
Yeah.
like this format. It's fun because it's hard. It's you have to do more thinking, especially with it being Survivor, but then the
Yeah.
luck of fantasy on top of it. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
just like Jesus Christ, like I gotta fucking start. I mean, there are weeks where I'm just like, all right, I'm starting a wide receiver 1 and I'm starting a wide receiver 3 or 4. Like think I did like Ochivas the 1 week and somebody else, and I'm like,
Yeah.
if Ochivas gets me 8, I'm happy because it forces me to be able to use a good player later down the road.
Later on.
So you're just like, all right, can I get something? Like I got lucky with Parker Washington the 1 week with like 21 points, and then the next week these guys go out and they'll have 3, and then it's another boom game. It's all luck what it
Oh
comes
yeah.
down to. But it's just so much fun not being able to use the same guy and thinking a little bit harder for your moves.
For
And what
sure.
I learned with this over, I tinker so much more with my regular fantasy lineup than I actually do with this lineup. Like I maybe will make a switch, but most of the time I just let it ride and say, don't overthink it. This is my
Right.
guts telling me this guy.
Yeah.
I love that about this because I'm just like, fuck it. It looks good to me. I'm going to let it ride. And I'm
I
like,
love it.
I don't go back to it because I'm like, this has to work. Like, I need to save something. It's not like
Right.
regular fantasy where it can be like, I'm putting them in, I'm taking them out. I'm putting them in, I'm taking them out. I'm putting them in. I did that last night with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. And I'm like, all right, I'm taking them out, I put them in, taking them out, putting them in. All right, finally, just Chris Godwin. I'm like,
Yeah.
this takes that element out because you have to just have a little bit of knowing what the fuck is going on in the NFL.
Yeah. For sure. All right. I got one fantasy thing to run by you.
Go ahead. I'm looking for my break.
I saw this.
There it is. I'm listening.
And I need your opinion on it.
I'm in. I dropped my
There
ring.
and I saw this coming. I saw this on Twitter.
Okay.
Two guys
Okay.
benched their entire lineup in fantasy to force a tie to secure playoff spots for both of them, while also eliminating another team from making the playoffs.
Yeah. So even in my leagues, like I know the people who forget to set lineups, and it happened. My buddy Tasso, he's a fucking idiot. Like last night, he had Tez Johnson in and Mike Evans still on IR. Like I knew he didn't see it, and
Right.
he got 0. But hey, fuck it, man. Like you're in the league. Like I know you're not throwing it for the other guy. Plus the other guy had Kyle Pitts throw 47 on him, so he's fucked anyway.
Yeah.
But no, when it comes to things with fantasy sports, I don't. How I run my leagues are if you cannot have an empty spot, you cannot start a guy on IR or if he's out, unless like your whole bench is IR and you're like, I'm not dropping any of these guys. And then I go,
Yeah.
okay. But I'll tell people, yo, man, you need to start this person. I message them on the side. If I would have seen that, and if it happened in my league, I would have kicked them both out immediately. Immediately, you're both gone. Like that's collusion to the fullest. And
Yeah.
I was fighting with another guy for a playoff. If me and him tied, we probably both would have made it. I don't have that loser mentality of, hey bud, you want to fucking tie? Like I'm going to win or I'm going to lose. And if I tie, it's because of whatever. But if you're deliberately benching guys to get a
Yeah.
playoff spot, means you're not secure with your team. And
Right.
two, you're just a shit fucking person.
Yeah.
You're a
So they
shit person.
both, yeah, they
You're a
both.
fucking
I'm
shitbag.
I'm looking at the picture. They both every time every slot is empty,
You can't do that.
and I'm like that. To me, I'm just like, all right, what's like that karma train comes back.
I would have put players. I would have put the
You
lowest
just going
scoring
in as the
players from
admin.
everybody's team, and I would just be like, "That's your final score." There's no. I tell people all the time, you have to start people. You're not losing or winning that way. I mean, it was hilarious. I did lose to my coincidentally my same friend Tasso last year. I had a full starting lineup, and he had 4 guys out, and he beat me by 30.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens that way, but you can't deliberately cheat, especially with if you play for $100. That's a lot of money around Christmas time that people would like to win, or just
Sure.
bragging rights, or like a school league, or like shit where it's friends like that ruins friendships because
Yeah.
it's just being deceitful and deliberately trying to fuck other people over.
Yeah.
Like that's not right. Like play your fucking team. If I thought you were going to say like 2 guys are in the playoffs and they benched their whole teams and just started a kicker, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. They're
Oh.
just having a kicker duel like that. Oh, that's going to be interesting.
That's a whole different level of.
Like that'd be funny. But no, you don't cheat, man. Play the game to play the game. If you're not playing to win, then fucking just don't play at all.
Yeah, I'm
No
with
offense,
you.
Don. You could have. It could have been me and you, and we could have tied. I'm trying to fucking beat you. And you know what? You beat me. I'm out, and I'm going to text you and say, "Good luck in the playoffs, dude."
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck that. Don't be a boob.
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Tomorrow, Don, I am making my St. Mary's Rehabilitation Manger debut as the one and only Joseph for our Christmas lights spectacular.
That's fabulous.
So I am yeah, if anybody's in the area, South Jersey, come check me out. I'll be standing next to baby Jesus in the manger. It's going to be cold out.
That's fabulous.
Christmas time, baby. Christmas time. Be kind to
That's
people.
fabulous. I love it. Yeah, just go
My
out. Just
final.
be good
It's my
people.
final thought.
Just be good people. That's it. It's all good.
Ah,
It's all good. Be a good person. Put your music on. Enjoy your movies. Hang with the family. Whatever. Hang with your people. But
Christmas.
Christmas time.
Yeah, Christmas. It's Merry Christmas. That's Merry Merry Christmas. That's
Merry
Mike
Christmas.
Tyson. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. We are drunk on broad. Merry Christmas. We'll talk to you guys next week, but I'm just going to keep saying it until that happens. I'm Rich. That's Don. Thanks for sticking out, hanging out with us. You fucked around, you found out. Fuck Spike Eskin. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys. Fuck Kenny Pickett. We're gonna kill him this week. And fuck the coach from Michigan because that shit was stupid.
Oh, we don't have time to unpack
We don't
that.
have time for that. Love you, Philly. Peace.
Later, skaters.